So hi. I'm already using the word That's impressive. I have had a couple requests from people to do a voice post or to do a podcast or to do a video. And I've been sort of about it, but I decided this morning I don't feel like writing, but yet for some reason I feel like updating. So you all get to look at my face before I'm really awake. So good morning. In speech class they told us never use that Now I'm doing it. Oh, look. My husband came home last night. I missed him so much. He got me this cool mug with Mickey's on it. And it has Mickey. I don't know if I can do this without spilling tea all over the place. But it says Mickey in here, which is very cute. He was going to get me one with Eeyore too, but I'm just going to make him get it for me next time we go. Because I want the one with Eeyore too. I didn't get home until like 12:30. Which means I could have stayed at the wine bar last night a little bit longer. However, yeah, I don't think that was a good idea. I'd had one glass, and that was all I really needed to have. And I had the little cheese plate. They have this great green cheese, and it's sage or something in it. And the first time I had it, I was like, I don't know, it's green. I don't really want to eat this. And a friend of mine was like, it's really like my favorite cheese. You should try it. And I was like, And I tried it, and at the time, I just wasn't in the mood for it. But last night, I think I ate it all. And all the brie. And all the other stuff. It was really good. I was really, really hungry yesterday, too. But, let me think what else is going on. I mean, that's pretty much the excitement. Matt is home. And it was so nice to see him. Though, last night I thought I was about to fall asleep before we got here. Kara, she was behind me. She's not anymore. Kara curled up in my lap while I was reading my new book. And Kara used to be a cuddlier kitten. And now, as she's gotten older, she gets cuddly when she wants something. Like going outside. Or food. Or water. She's just not as cuddly as she used to be, and I'm not really sure why, but I'm starting to think maybe it was the weather because it was so hot. Because last night, she came in here where I was curled up on the couch thing, reading my book, and I had a blanket over me, and she curled up in my lap on the blanket. And then last night and this morning, I woke up and she was asleep on my feet, and now that I have the comforter out. So I think maybe she just wasn't as cuddly because she wasn't cold. And so she didn't need anyone to keep her warm. And I would like to think that she loves me and wants to cuddle with me more than just being, hot or cold. But whatever. If it's not, they're cats. And while we tend to give our cats a lot of credit, they're still just cats. And so she's my sweetie, and she's like walking around sending everything, which is what I'm watching. So I'm not very exciting this morning. I'm gonna go work out, which should be an exciting experience. Today will be my second day attempting the elliptical machine again. I've been on an elliptical in at least 2.5 years, maybe 3. I used to work out at the gym. Oh, it's probably been 3 now that I think about it. I used to work out at the gym when I was still with my ex. I would come home, we'd have dinner, and I'd go to the gym. Or I wouldn't have dinner, and then I would go to the gym. And I was usually there for an hour, warm up on the bike, and then warm up on the treadmill, time on the bike, or the elliptical for a little bit, and then we'll cool off, do some weights, and then go, cool down on the treadmill again. Well, then I left him, and I wasn't going to the gym regularly. I was going crazy with work and school and everything. And then I got sick. So it wasn't like I had that option. So it was interesting. I got on the elliptical for about 5 minutes last time, and my legs hurt so bad. Oh my god. I'm just happy I didn't flare. I was totally expecting to flare, thinking, well, this is going to be bad. So I forced myself to stay 5 minutes, and then I got back on the treadmill and cooled down. And yesterday, my legs were a little bit sore, but it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. And everything tasted kind of funny yesterday, so I might have been sort of flaring, but not anything like massive, which makes me very happy considering with the weather we had yesterday where it rained all day. From the minute I woke up to the minute I fell asleep at 1 o'clock in the morning, it was raining. In the past, that would have totally flared me, and I was pretty much okay. I was a little achy, but nothing unreasonable, so I was happy about that. So today I'm going to try and stay on the elliptical for like 6 minutes. It's a very slow build-up at this point, and I know that if I go an inch too far, my body's going to just flare up, and I don't want to deal with that. So far in the last 3 weeks since the rheumatologist said I was healthy, I've pretty much stayed that way. Things have been good. I've had a couple of flares. There have been some really bad chest pains. It was mostly the beginning of this week and this past weekend, but they only lasted for an instant or two. It's just sort of like there's a sudden stab in the chest. So other than that, everything's been great, and I've had those chest pains on and off since I was, 15, so they don't even really faze me anymore. I think they're more of a disturbance to the people who are around me or people who are talking to me, and I'm like, oh, that's not so great. So I feel sort of bad about that, but the rest of it's good. So I have rambled on terribly long, and there's probably at least enough fodder here for like 4 videos. I'm going to try and cut it down, and then I'm going to go work out. Hopefully that's why I'm in my gear. I don't have my new sports bra on yet, though. It was really cool. See, I'm just going to ramble, which is probably good because I have a friend who tells me that I talk about myself too much when I talk to them. So I can blabble. I can blabble at you, and you people come by every day and want to hear about me. Not that my friend doesn't want to hear about me. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that I do have a tendency to talk, and yeah.